To ask you a very interesting question about the summer in boxing. Who, now, other than Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarito on July 26th, which other fight or fights are on the horizon are really intriguing to you? Which other ones really catch your eye?
Probably Clottey and Zab Judah.
See Zab get killed, right?
Because you know what? Joshua Clottey is such an underrated fighter.
Exactly.
He is such an underrated. I mean, you know, had he not hurt his hand against against Antonio Margarito, that fight was going to be over. I mean, you know, he is such an underrated boxer, and just people just sort of sleep on him. I don't know whether it's because people don't want to fight him, because they know how difficult he is, how difficult his style is, because he can box and he can punch. And so, you know, and he's very tough, and he's durable, and he's hard to get out of there. I don't know if it's that, or I don't know whether it's just that people just put him out of there. You know, he just gets lost in the shuffle. But for whatever reason, you know, he just hasn't gotten any acclaim or any of the due that he's deserved. And it's sort of weird, because the Zab Judah Joshua Clottey fight sort of just fell out of the sky. I mean, you know, Zab says, "Oh, I can't fight, because I can't fight Shane Mosley because I injured my arm," and whatever that situation was. Right. And then all of a sudden, you know, he's well enough to fight, you know, Joshua Clottey in August. That fight to me is that's a very intriguing fight, and it's probably the only one that's, you know, on the horizon that's, you know, in the summer months that's sort of intriguing. I really could care less about Hasim Rahman and James Toney. I wonder why either one of those guys is really still fighting. And it goes to show that you can throw anything up against the wall in the heavyweight division and hope that it sticks. It
sticks, right. And then it falls real quickly.
It just slides right down the wall. So there's nothing there. And Oscar De La Hoya, as we sit here and talk right now, is still looking for you know, somebody to fight on September 20th.
He wanted Ricky Hatton, and Hatton rejected.
And Hatton said no.
It's like, why Ricky Hatton? Why leftovers? Like, oh my God, fight Paul Williams. Why won't he fight Paul Williams?
Why won't who fight Paul Williams?
Oscar.
6'2".
Exactly.
Long,
southpaw too. Yeah.
You know, lefty. That's an unwinnable fight for Oscar. He's either gonna get tagged a number of times trying to come in, and he's gonna look awful. I mean, that's a no-win situation. It would be, you know, it'd be an interesting fight from a fan's perspective, but I can certainly understand
for his legacy.
I can certainly understand from a business perspective of, you know, not wanting to look horrible in a fight, not taking that fight. It's sort of like, you know, Lennox Lewis deciding not to fight John Ruiz.
Right.
I mean, I can understand. I can understand that, and I would say give him a pass. I'm not going to give him a pass, but I can understand why he wouldn't make that fight. And then, you know, you hear maybe Sergio Mora sticks around at 154, which is a horrible. I just you know.
I'm proud of Mora, though. Really proud of Sergio
Why?
Mora. Oh, because I'm proud. No, but he against Vernon, well, old Vernon Forrest. But the fact that he, you know, he never got due or anything, and he was able to come out of the...
He doesn't deserve any due. He deserves nothing.
But he's a world champ, and I
give him no credit.
You know, he's worked hard for what?
For what? He turned down the guy's an idiot. The guy turned down a fight with Jermaine Taylor for, like, you know, $1 million.
Oh yeah, because he knew Jermaine was too big for him and too powerful for him. You know.
So what? You take the $1 million?
But with Vernon, easier fight. And then,
but he got like $200,000 to fight Vernon. What are you talking about?
But with Oscar, he'll get that $1 million.
He probably won't even fight Oscar. He'll probably say, "Oh, it's in L.A. It's in my hometown. I don't want to fight in my hometown because I can't get a good decision."
He'll jump on that fight. Oh, I think he'll.
He's flaky enough to turn down Oscar. I won't guarantee it, but yeah, I would just say that there are more people out there that deserve that shot at Oscar than Sergio Mora.
Oh, no,
but it is a fight probably Oscar would make. You know, they could do it at the Staples Center, and you know, now that Oscar's partners with the Staples Center, what is it, AEG or something?
Oh, AEG, yeah.
So, you know, that's I'm sure that they're pressing forward to do that, and do something at the Staples Center. 2 LA guys, they could market the whole thing to the West Coast. They really don't have to worry about the East Coast that much. You know, I could see Oscar and Richard Schaefer pushing to try to get Sergio Mora. Plus, it's a WBC 154-pound title, and Oscar loves the WBC.
Yeah.
And he lost that 154-pound title to who? Floyd Mayweather Jr. And you know, now he gets an opportunity to get it back. And you know, he could go out on his own terms after that, because he will the next time he climbs into the ring after he smacks Sergio Mora around the ring, he'll have a title.
But I gotta say though, Mora definitely at this point of his career is better than Stevie Forbes at this point of his career. So
absolutely.
Mora will give Oscar,
but merely because he's a bigger man.
You know, and he can hit him with right hands like Stevie Forbes.
Merely because he's a bigger man. But hitting him with the right hand be just like this.
but Vernon didn't want to get him though. Vernon didn't really.
The guy's got 5 knockouts in 22 fights. How hard could he hit?
You know, I'm just saying, Oscar.
When he fought like 17 killers.
Oh no! I'm just saying that it could be a little rugged for Oscar, not like physically, but not from punching power standpoint.
I thought Oscar De La Hoya looked very, very ordinary against Steve Forbes.
Did. Oh man.
He is not the same Oscar De La Hoya who fought even 2 years ago. His skills have diminished. He's easy to hit now, and he doesn't want to throw any jabs.
Right.
And he's sort of gotten to be, I call it the businessman's fighter. You know, he's sort of gotten into this thing of doing as much as I can to sort of get by. And, you know, and I think I'm training hard, but, you know, how can you really tell?
He's the Roger Dorn.
Yes.
Boxing.
That's a very apt description. Yes.
Roger Dorn, Corbin Burnson, Major League. You know, that character.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But, you know, but I think given that, because I just have so little regard for Sergio Mora, I think that he will. I think he'll do it. And obviously, you're very high on Sergio Mora.
No. I'm just saying. I give.
You were a contender fan, apparently.
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like his. The fact that he never gave up. He doesn't have the greatest talent. He's very ordinary, indeed.
Yeah.
But he, you know, he hung in there and he believed in himself. It's a nice story. You know?